love's only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me.
Hi, this is Gina from Haunted Flower doing a special late night catch-up review for Shrek Forever After. And while I'm aware that Puss in Boots is not the main character and that there might be other characters in the movie, this is the one that matters. Let's hope that Shrek Forever After really is the final chapter, because it's really hard to bleed out these characters for any more story. As it is, we've seen Shrek the giant green ogre fall in love, win the princess, deal with marriage, and babies. So what else could he possibly be up to now? Well, the story gets the It's a Wonderful Life treatment to feel kind of fresh again. The concept of using this device is not a new idea, but it is helpful in finding a way for Shrek to have a personal journey without the burden of having to find a babysitter. In this movie, Shrek's roles as father, husband, and beloved friend to all are starting to wear on him. The monotony of everyday's stressful routine is just making him lose it, and truth be told, all he really needs is a vacation. Instead, Shrek bumps into Rumplestiltskin, who has a secret grudge against the ogre and enters into a contract to be free of all the ties that bind him in his life for one day, just to be a happy, fear-mongering, fun-loving, roaring ogre. Unfortunately, Rumpelstiltskin's contract came at a heavy price to Shrek's surprise, and he is stuck in a world where he never existed, never rescued Fiona, never met Donkey, or Puss in Boots. And the entire kingdom is under Rumple rule. So we get a return of all of our celebrity voices: Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, Antonio Banderas. And what is nice about this story is not only does it contain a lot of heart, where Shrek gets to appreciate the loss of his family and friends, but he also kind of gets to meet those characters again in nice, fresh ways. He has to try and win each of them over, although they don't know him, in order to try and get Fiona to fall back in love with him, to try and break the contract and get his life back to normal. Yes, true love's first kiss is also not a new idea, and not a very creative one, but it is a romantic notion, and there's a lot of heart in this film, so it still works. My favorite character, Puss in Boots, in the alternate reality has become a pampered little kitty who never has to fend for himself, so he has gotten a little rounder. Puss still kills me every time he's on screen, and the giant, dark kitty eyes just make me whimper with delight. Donkey still gets to sing pop hits, and the entire movie is rich with pop culture references, as always in this version of the fairy tale world far, far away. And Rumpelstiltskin is voiced by Walt Dohrn, if that's how you say his name. This character is a little fellow. It's very reminiscent of John Lithgow's voiced villain in the first film. This film is definitely better than the third one, which I can barely remember at all due to it just not leaving an impression on me. And this one feels a lot closer to the amount of heart in the first two films. The movie ends on a nice high note with images telling the stories of all the movies. Watching it in the ending credits, though, I kind of felt myself wishing they had played those in the beginning credits to kind of jog our memories a little, because, let's face it, the story's been going on for a decade. It'd be a lot more fun to relive that and then jump into the story. I think that families will love this and kids will love it, so go for it, go see it. I don't know if 3D is really worth it. I still don't bother to pay for it unless it's an amazing movie, so Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll check out my next review. We just got a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff at hauntedflower.com, so I'm happy. So, see you next time. Shameless plug! Don't forget to see all of my reviews and videos of me on the Rotten Tomatoes show at hauntedflowerreviews.com. Also check out our store, hauntedflower.com, the web's best source for fantastic apparel. You can follow us on Twitter at haunted_flower or fan our Facebook page too. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
I can see